I know will rock everybody in Nebraska hard.
A school and state mourning tonight after a Husker football player dies in a car crash in Wisconsin. Thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Kevin Boughton. Nebraska punter Sam Foltz died late last night near Milwaukee, Wisconsin. The 22-year-old was getting ready to start his last season for the Huskers and was in Wisconsin attending a kicking camp with other college and pro kickers. The deadly crash happened during a strong rainstorm in the town of Merton, a suburb of Milwaukee rather. Foltz was a passenger in the car. He died at the scene. According to deputies, the vehicle lost control on the wet roadway, sending it crashing into this ravine and then a tree. Former Michigan State University punter Mike Sadler was driving the car. He was also killed in the crash. Colby Delahousse was injured in the crash. He's a kicker at Louisiana State University. But Foltz was preparing for his senior year with the Huskers. He was named to the watch list for the Ray Guy Award, given to the best punter in college football. Last year, he was the Big Ten Punter of the Year. Head football coach Mike Riley called Foltz a leader on the team and on campus in Lincoln. Earlier today, teammates and classmates gathered for a prayer vigil outside Memorial Stadium. Reporter Nick Starling was there and heard from Coach Riley in the last couple of hours. Nick?
Kevin, Coach Riley was very emotional meeting with the team this afternoon, giving them the bad news. And we're outside of a makeshift memorial where people have been coming all night, increasing the memorial, putting flowers, more footballs there. As one person put it, Sam Foltz wasn't just a Husker player, he was the Husker player.
How could this happen? Why?
On the steps of Memorial Stadium, teammates and friends gathered Sunday to remember Sam Foltz.
So not being able to understand.
Teammate Zach Darlington says Foltz was a model player and person.
There's going to be a hole on our team now. There's not going to be filled because people like Foltz don't come around often.
During Foltz's rehab stint last year, athletic trainer Annie Jablisco worked with him almost daily.
He was always just wanting to work. Like, how do we get better? And not only how do I get better, but how do we as a team get better?
News of Foltz's death spread quickly Sunday morning, hitting the Husker team hard.
I think I'm out of tears because I've just been crying all day because I know how much this team is hurting. And I know how much all of us are hurting.
Nebraska head football coach Mike Riley says Foltz was a one-of-a-kind player. He called an emergency team meeting Sunday night.
I told him it's impossible for me to say anything to make you feel better. That is not the purpose of this. It's just to be together.
Over and over again, Foltz's teammates praised him on his down-to-earth nature, his smile, and his hard-working attitude.
He was a leader. He really was a leader. He was a hard-working, dedicated leader. He was very trustworthy.
But he worked hard because God gave him those abilities to do that.
Just thankful that I got to call my best friends.
You get to see the impact Foltz had on everybody here. The season starts in 41 days. I talked to a lot of the players, and they said they're going to dedicate every game and every practice to Sam Foltz. Reporting live outside Memorial Stadium, Nick Starling, KMTV Action 3 News.
Nick.